12 wrestlers, 30 matches, and the pursuit of one championship has led to this final match. The two that remain are AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. They are about to do battle in the final of the G1 Climax tournament to crown the first ever Metalweight champion. And as you can see, this is how they got to this point right now. This past week, AJ Styles secured a victory over Finn Balor to top the group, whereas Samoa Joe remained undefeated throughout this entire G1 Climax tournament. Can AJ Styles be the first person to defeat Joe here tonight, or will Joe continue his unbeaten run in this tournament and win the championship that you see right there? There is the first look at the brand new Metalweight champion. That is the goal for each and every wrestler on this brand. And these two warriors are about to compete in the final of the G1 for it. And you hear the huge reception for the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe, who comes to the ring with a cocky swagger, as if he knows he is ready to win this tournament. After all, he is not lost in this entire G1 Climax tournament. He signed an exclusive contract to Metal for this very tournament. And that is the prize that he has set his sights on. He wants to make history and become the first ever Metalweight champion. But he has one more roadblock to get past. And it is this man. The phenomenal one. AJ Styles. And he is ready as well to climb to the top of the mountain. He is a former NLW World Champion, held that title for longer than anybody in the modern era. And you can see right now the love that these fans have for this man. He has worked so hard to get where he is today. But will tonight be his night? He had a rocky start to his G1. A draw against Shawn Michaels. A loss to Cody Rhodes. But he managed to defeat Finn Balor in the biggest shock and the best match of the tournament so far, in my opinion. Samoa Joe, though, has bulldozed through the competition. He defeated Chris Jericho last week to get here tonight. And now the matchup is underway. Big elbow to start things off. Samoa Joe creating some separation, and you don't need me to tell you these two's credentials. They are two of the best, if not the best, in the world today. That is why they're competing for the top prize on Metal. And look at the power of Joe, picking up AJ. But maintains control of the headlock and a big back elbow. Samoa Joe is going to try and set a methodical pace early on to combat the quickness of AJ Styles. Styles whips him off the ropes, ducks underneath, leapfrogs over, and a big time drop kick from the phenomenal one. And AJ Styles can't afford to slow things down too much. Got to keep that quickness up against a man as powerful as Joe. There you see the suplex immediately as well, in for the cover. And although you may not get a pinfall this early on, you can definitely make your opponent exude energy by kicking out. And you see there, with the knee drop, and again, working over a body part is AJ Styles. You can tell he's trying to wrench on that knee. One of his key submissions is the calf crusher, which targets that area of the body, and Joe gets to the ropes, and I don't think that Samoa Joe expected it to be this tough from the onset. And now what a chop from Samoa Joe, flattening an AJ Styles. And the Coquina clutch. Already goes for it, and now rolls through with the pin, tries to catch him out on the clutch again. Are we going to see a quick final? No. AJ Styles in the ropes. But you can see the power of Samoa Joe with that one chop and a big time lariat from the beast, the Samoan submission machine, as he once again goes after AJ Styles. A strong MMA influence here with Samoa Joe as he kicks him in the skull. What a kick as well, booting AJ Styles out of the ring. Now AJ trying to catch his breath on the outside. Samoa Joe, though, there to meet him and punched away. Now presses AJ but lands on the apron, and there's a knee to the skull of Samoa Joe, and AJ on the apron goes for a Hurricane Rana, but caught him. Around face first into the announce table, around again into the steel steps, and now right into that podium, which has the Metalweight Championship perched on top of it. AJ being battered by Joe on the outside, who gets sent into the equipment cages for the crew here, and now the ref telling Joe to get back in the ring, but AJ springs up on the barricade and delivers a forearm to Joe. Samoa Joe caught out by the quickness of AJ Styles. It'll be very interesting to see how Samoa Joe can combat that quickness that Styles possesses. We take a look at this again. Springs with incredible ease and such poise and balance as well to land on that barricade flush and deliver the forearm to Samoa Joe. Now going for a forearm in the ring, but there's Joe to stop it. Kicks the ring rope, and again a deadlift German suplex to AJ Styles. Big chop to the neck and boots him down, and a knee drop. In for the cover again, but a kick out by AJ Styles. AJ had all that weight on him, but now boots the backhand and slaps him again. Off the ropes though, and goes for a leapfrog again, but there's Joe to catch it and delivers a surfboard stomp. A very strong British influence as well from Samoa Joe, as well as AJ Styles. Both of them competed on the British Indies for a very long time. Also competed numerous times in Japan, of course. AJ Styles, a legend in Japan, prior to becoming an NLW wrestler. But he manages to get his hand on the bottom rope. Kicks himself free though. Now on the apron. Going for the phenomenal forearm, maybe, no! Caught into a powerbomb. And now, slick transition, slick as you like, into the Boston Crab. They don't call him the submission machine for nothing, as he once again transitions into this STF, this choke. If he can win AJ Styles at this point in the game, that coquina clutch will be much more effective later on in the contest. But AJ does get to the bottom rope in the nick of time. We've seen numerous classic matches in this G1 tournament, and it culminates here tonight. But he went for a clothesline, but turned around into a gutbuster by AJ Styles, who sits out of it. And you know what, for a man of AJ Styles' size, certainly has bulked up in recent years, but he has a lot of strength, a lot of core strength, and there's the Pele kick to the near 300-pound Samoa Joe. Joe, though, has cut a lot of weight in anticipation of this match to combat the quickness of AJ Styles, who dives over with a fast-speed flop over the top rope. Clatters Samoa Joe and takes him out. That's a move straight out of his Asylum days in the Impact Zone. We'll take a look at this again. Joe was not ready for this. Fast-speed flop over the top rope. And now AJ Styles waits on his man. Forearm to the back of the skull. In for the cover, but a kick out. Clatters him in the back of the head. Now going to whip him again. On the ropes. Moonsault. Neck breaker to AJ. From AJ Styles to Samoa Joe, who is groggy on his feet right now. And look at that power. Spinning sit-out powerbomb. But a kick out. No, wait a minute. Styles Clash coming. Samoa Joe trying to kick himself free, and he does. Hurricane Rana though. AJ lands on his feet. And a massive power slam from Samoa Joe. Picked him out of the air as if he was a small frisbee and slammed him down. Now punched in the corner. Enzy. Right to the side of the head. AJ's going to have some ringing in his ears. That's going to affect his equilibrium, his balance as well, which is crucial for him to hit his springboard offense, but a massive kick from Samoa Joe. Boot thrust in the corner. Tiger suplex and a kick out. What is it going to take to keep AJ Styles down for good? Is it going to be this? German suplex, but he lands on his feet. He's in the clothesline and there's a Pele. But Samoa Joe still on his feet. Now AJ Styles going to run off the ropes and big time clothesline. Sends AJ Styles inside out. Like a freight train running at you. AJ Styles had no chance. Hip hold. German suplex. Dragon suplex. Now going for a straight jacket. But AJ Styles turns it around into a pinfall. But a kick out. Samoa Joe on his feet. Sees AJ coming towards him, but now on his shoulders, Hoshigoroshi. Dropping the 300-pound frame across the knee and the sliding forearm from AJ Styles, who is now in pole position, ready for the springboard 450 to the spine of Joe, but a kick out. Samoa Joe holding his back. AJ drove all of the weight from the 450 onto the spine of Samoa Joe, and where is AJ going now? It's time. Exposed to the elbow forearm, and he got caught out in mid-air with the enziguri. Incredible counter. And now the senton to the spine of AJ. AJ is dazed and confused following that enziguri in mid-air. We'll have to take a look at it again. We're setting up for the phenomenal forearm, but that got caught with that beautiful kick. And you heard the smack of the boot on the side of the skull of AJ, and that leaves AJ in a prone position for this, the Coquina Clutch. Can AJ fight his way free? Yes, he does with a jawbreaker. And now the Stars Clutch coming, maybe. Picks him up, but lands on his feet. And a belly-to-belly from Samoa Joe. Unbelievable that he managed to do basically a forward roll, land on his feet, and deliver the belly-to-belly, and there's another one in the corner. AJ thrown with such force into the corner turnbuckle. Now Samoa Joe measures his man and places him on the top rope. What is the plan for Joe, though? You can see that AJ's trying to fight himself free with the elbows on the top rope. Top rope Rana. Spiking Samoa Joe, who flies to the outside. Now is AJ Styles going to go for another high-risk offense. Springboard shooting star press, but all he got was a faceful of the announce table. AJ's head smacking the table. Nobody home for the springboard shooting star press. And now Samoa Joe running off the ropes. Tope Suicida. Flying forearm attack. And Joe clatters AJ. The referee trying to get some order. But there is no order to speak of when you're competing for the richest prize in the business. The middleweight title. Well, take a look at that again. The shooting star press, AJ got a face full of announce table, and then Tope Suicida, that forearm clattering AJ Styles right in the skull, and you can see on the outside, going to be picked up for the Uranagi on the announce table. Styles being battered as Samoa Joe soaks in the atmosphere of this big time title fight, and now he's back on the apron. Wait a minute, here comes AJ with a sunset flip on the concrete, and you can see how Joe's neck battered. Another Pele kick from AJ Styles. Joe now may have been knocked out. AJ in the ring. Joe on the announce table. Oh my god, everyone better move. What the hell? Styles jumping with the forearm through the announce table. My god, what will these men do to win the Metalweight Championship here tonight? AJ Styles risking life and limb to deliver that phenomenal forearm through the announce table, through the heart of the Samoan beast, Samoa Joe. Take a look at this again. Flying forearm through the announce table. The table just imploded from the impact of Styles, flying 10 feet through the air. Now going to throw him back in. Elbow pad once again comes off. Phenomenal forearm! But a kick out from Samoa Joe. That's put away so many men in the past. But Joe is no ordinary man. He is trying to make it back to his feet. Styles Clash coming. Perhaps. No. Instead, Joe fights out with a headbutt. Now it is AJ, groggy on the apron. Oh, wait a minute though! Rolls through with a calf crusher. Calf crusher applied. Center of the ring. Samoa Joe has nowhere to go. Can Samoa Joe fight out from the pain of having his leg wrenched back? And pulled away again. In the center of the ring. Samoa Joe though, look at this. Oh, fights his way free and slamming his head across the mat. A vicious counter, but a counter nonetheless. Certainly effective. Now Joe. A couple of punches, but a big time punch that decks AJ Styles. Samoa Joe, the force of that punch actually hurt his own hand. You can see it now. Picked up again. Muscle Buster coming. No, DDT. Backhand. Runs off the ropes though. Dives at him. Oh no, Styles Clash. No turn around. And AJ now. Phenomenal forearm. Caught in midair. Muscle Buster. And AJ kicks out. AJ Styles kicking out of the Muscle Buster. He is signalling the end though. Look at this again. Power. Catches him in midair. And delivers the Muscle Buster to AJ Styles. AJ now placed on the top rope. What is the plan? Oh, big time kick from Samoa Joe. Could have broken AJ's nose. Not a Muscle Buster from up there, surely. But AJ tries to fight out of it. And he does. And now Joe going for a suplex, but AJ desperately trying to hang on. AJ preparing himself for an inverted suplex. My God, from the top rope. Very dangerous territory. But you do what you have to when the richest prize in the business is on the line. That middleweight champion. Who's going to become the first ever middleweight champion here tonight? AJ climbs to the top rope. He wants to put it away. Spiral tap. But a kick out. Somehow he kicked out. But AJ not going to waste any time. Styles Clash. And another kick out from Samoa Joe. My God, what will it take? What will it take to win this G1 tournament? I said these were two of the best in the world. Scratch that. These two are the best in the world. Look at this. Spiral tap from his X Division days. And then the Styles Clash. What more will it take? That's what AJ has to be asking himself right now. We have entered the closing stages. I don't think they can take any more, quite frankly. No, hang on. Dragged in to the Coquina Clutch. AJ tries to fight, but Joe has it locked in tightly. Oh no, big reversal from AJ Styles with a kick out. Nearly caught him out, nearly caught him off guard. Sunset flip into the Styles Clash, maybe no. Tries to fight back, Muscle Buster coming. No, roll through, and he's got it. No, he doesn't. Yanking him by the tights for the Coquina Clutch. By the ropes, but dragged away. Dragged away to the center of the ring. Can he do it? And he tried for the pin again. Joe rolled through. Again, pinfall cover. No. He has a firm grip. He's clenching in. wrenching at the neck. AJ's fading. AJ, so much energy has been sapped from him. His arm drops. The referee, and he calls it. Your winner of the G1 Climax and the first ever metalweight champion, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. That has to be up there with one of the greatest professional wrestling matches I have ever seen. But it ends with the championship draped over the shoulder of Samoa Joe. Well, AJ tried to counter the clutch. Then AJ countered the muscle buster with the pin, but he got dragged back in. And this is the moment where Joe pulled AJ Styles back into a seated position, and AJ passed out, and we have a brand new metalweight champion. And I give all the credit in the world to AJ Styles, but being undefeated in the tournament as Joe was, you have to say he deserved it. And Joe is now the kingpin, and there's the Metal General Manager, Kevin Owens, to award Joe the G1 tournament trophy, and well, he just snatches out the hand of Owens, and oh, look at that. Once none of Kevin Owens barges past him. Owens doesn't look too happy with that. After all, suspending the battle pod earlier, he's not in a good mood, but I'll tell you who is in a good mood. Samoa Joe. He puts on the medal, he holds up the trophy, and he holds up his brand new championship. Samoa Joe is the brand new metalweight champion.